Hello students, I am Irfan Raza. Welcome back to my economics class. Today we are going to continue the remaining topic of class 9th economics. Chapter 1, the story of village Palampur. So let us move towards the topic. Here it is, farming in Palampur. And the first point is land is fixed. As we learned that the main activity of production in Palampur is farming, because 75% villages of this village are dependent on farming, and that is the main source of their livelihood. These 75% people could be farmers or farm laborers. Farm laborers means those people who do not have their own land. They work on other farmers' field and get daily wages. The amount of food grains produced on the field, that is a factor of their happiness. But there is a restriction in increasing the amount of food grains because land area under cultivation or farming is fixed, and by 1960 there is no expansion in land area under cultivation. There is no scope or opportunity to increase farm production by adding new land under cultivation. The only possibility is to convert the wastelands into cultivable land. Wasteland means a barren land, and cultivable land means a land capable of being cultivated. See, in this box, what is given? Do you know, dear, that the standard unit of measuring land is hectare, while in village people use the term of local unit like bigha, ghinta, dhur, etc. to measure the land, and 1 hectare equals the area of a square with one side measuring 100 meters. Now move to the second point. Is there a way one can grow more from the same land? As we got that the land in is fixed for cultivation, then is there any possibility by which farmers can grow more crops from the same land? So the answer is yes. As the farmers of Palampur grow different crops in different season. During the rainy season, they grow Kharif crops. And what is Kharif crops? The Kharif crops are cultivated with the monsoon season, or I say on onset of monsoon or beginning of monsoon. They are sown in the months of June and July and harvested in October, November, or at the end of monsoon. So what kind of crops are grown in Kharif season in Palampur? So it is jowar and bajra, which are used as cattle feed. Cattle feed means those crops which are generally used to feed cows and buffaloes. After that, Rabi crops are grown. What are Rabi crops? The Rabi crops are sown in the period between October's end and December, or better I say during winter season, and harvested between March and April. Important Rabi crops grown in Palampur are wheat, potato, sugarcane, etc. Farmers keep enough wheat for the family's consumption and sell the surplus wheat at the market at Raiganj, while they produce jaggery or gur by sugarcane to sell the traders of Shahpur. We got that the farmers of Palampur grow 3 different crops in a year. The first one is jowar, bajra and sugarcane. Second one is potato, and the third one is wheat. The main reason behind growth of three different crops in a year in Palampur is a well developed system of irrigation and benefit of electricity. Irrigation means flow of water over land or field for plants growth. Farmers started using electric run tube wells that could irrigate much larger area of land more effectively. Earlier, farmers were dependent on Persian wheels. See here. And what is Persian wheels? Actually, it is a method to lift water from a well with the help of animals like ox and buffaloes. By mid 1970s, almost all farmers started setting up private tube wells. Now see the box. A fact has been given in this box that at present still there are many villages in our country where these facilities are not available. Even today many farmers are dependent on rainy season for the irrigation of their field. Thus we learnt a new term. What is the new term? Multiple cropping. It means, and what is multiple cropping? To grow more than one crop on a piece of land during the year is known as multiple cropping. And in the second point we were talking about a way of increase more crops from the same land. Then we got the answer, that is multiple cropping. That is why all the farmers in Palampur grow at least two main crops like jowar bajra one type, wheat second type, and potato third, you can say crop, third type of crop. In this way, yes, in this way we saw one way of increasing production. Now the question is there any other way to increase production from the same land apart from multiple cropping? Then the answer is yes. Why not? So what is that? That is modern farming methods. For higher yield. Here we see a new term, yield. What is the meaning of yield? Yield means crops or agriculture products. Here it is given that crop produced on a given piece of land during a single season. Till the mid 1960s, farmers were using traditional seeds, cow dungs or manure as fertilizer, rainwater for irrigation. Because of that, they had low yield or produced. Then by late 1960s, the farmers started using high yielding varieties of seeds which helped to produce much greater amount of grains on a single plant. Along with HYV seeds, they also used plenty of water to irrigate their field, chemical fertilizers and pesticides. Pesticides to produce higher yields. So, with the help of these methods, farmers were able to get surplus amount of wheat and rice, which was beyond their expectation, and the agriculture success is known as Green Revolution. The use of HYV seeds means high yielding variety seeds, good irrigation, chemical fertilizers, pesticides, etc. is the part of modern farming methods. And you should know that the farmers of Punjab, Haryana and Western UP were first who tried out modern farming methods in India. These farmers also took the help of agriculture machines like threshers. Threshers is a machine that separates the grain from plant. Harvester. Harvester is a machine that is used for cutting crops. And trucks, tractors also. With, with the help of all these, you can say agriculture machines, the farming activity became easy. Now see the difference between old methods of farming or traditional farming and modern farming methods. In traditional farming, farmers used to produce only 1300 kg per hectare, while in modern farming, the yield went up to 3200 kg per hectare. The production increased up to 1900 kg per hectare. Now, the farmers had greater amounts of surplus wheat to sell in the markets. Now move to the third point. Here it is. The third point is, will the land sustain? It means, will the land maintain its fertility? This could be the meaning. So let us find out the answer. As we know that land is a natural resource and every resource must be handled with care. Otherwise, what will happen? It will destroyed. Scientific reports revealed that the modern farming methods have damaged the land of cultivation. Under Green Revolution or modern farming method, increased use of chemical fertilizers has damaged the fertility of land. Not only this, the continuous use of groundwater for tube wells irrigation has also reduced the underground water level. And everyone must remember that every natural resource built up over many years, once destroyed, it is very difficult to regain or restore it. That is why we all must take care of the environment to ensure future development of agriculture. Now, one box is given, and what is the information given in this box? Let us find out. Actually, in this box, it has been stressed that the continuous use of chemical fertilizers has led to degradation of soil and converting the land barren. So in this way we have completed the third point. Now the fourth point is, how is land distributed between the farmers of Palampur? That we will discuss in next video. So thank you for watching my video. Till then, goodbye.